What does it mean that we're justified by Christ? Justification is a positional declaration of our standing with God, not a declaration of our own merit, but of Christ's atonement applied to us. It's separate and distinct from sanctification, which is an ongoing process that we experience in the flesh. Justification happens at the moment we receive the Holy Spirit. It's when we're sealed, secured, and guaranteed salvation. That's why we believe you can't lose your salvation. Salvation includes three components: justification, I was saved; sanctification, I'm being saved; and glorification, I will be saved. These distinctions help us make sense of the phrase, I am saved, I'm being saved, and I will be saved. At the moment you submit your life to Christ, the Holy Spirit is imparted to you, and that's when you are actually spiritually perfected, justified before God. You are saved for eternity in that moment. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 14 says, by a single offering, he has perfected for all time those who are being sanctified. From there, the Spirit leads and guides you through the sanctification process where your flesh becomes more like Christ as you grow, learn, and mature in your understanding, discipline, and relationship with Him. But here's the key. The Spirit isn't the part of you that makes decisions. That's your mind, the decision-making center, which I'd describe as an emergent manifestation of the physical brain. It's part of your flesh, not part of your perfected spirit. And understanding this distinction helps make sense of that verse that I just quoted in Hebrews. By a single offering, he has perfected for all time those who are being sanctified. Well, hold on. Why do we need to be sanctified if we're perfected? Because you're perfected in the spirit. You're not perfected in the flesh. Sanctification is the flesh. The perfection which occurs at justification is the spirit. That has to be the case because if your spirit were the decision center and you were spiritually dead before salvation, you'd have no capacity to respond to the gospel, and that would make the Calvinists right. But it makes much more sense biblically and experientially that your mind is the seat of decision-making, both before and after justification, which is exactly why even after you're saved, sanctification is still necessary. Your flesh, your mind, your desires, your emotional impulses, your entire decision-making system is still imperfect and in need of renewal.